I tell you what, I don't know about you guys, but pretty much every other video is on my TikTok is about Erica Kirk. And it's not in the positive. It's not in the positive. So I'd have to say, based off the amount of control they have on the algorithm and the fact that there's still a lot of negativity, a lot of questions, a lot of doubts, a lot of misguidedness flowing out there, that's got to tell you the magnitude of how much everybody is waking up to just everything. And so it really is, it's very interesting to see everything unravel. I'm very curious to see what the next 6 months is going to look like for us. All of us. I think that they bit off more than they could chew. And I personally believe that, and I'm saying they, like, as an entity, I'm not saying she's involved or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But there is a cover-up happening, clearly. And to me, I feel as though it was a hidden message to instill fear in the world, whether that be podcasters, public speakers, anybody standing against MAGA. Like it was one of those things where it was like a fear thing, a fear base, right? And then that message was said to Candace in reference to hang low. You know, there's a hit out for you and Tucker. Another fear. That's how they operate, to get inside your head, to where you don't speak your truths. You don't stand up for justice. You don't stand up for injustice. You know what I mean? You button your mouth because you're scared you might get, shot. But see, that's the thing where they went wrong. See, true people that move and operate in their faith and in their Christianity and in their religious beliefs, in their spirituality, whatever that looks like for them, does not move in fearlessness, or they don't move in fear. They move in fearlessness because they don't care about when they are pass and how they go. They know exactly where they're going. They know exactly that when it's their time to pass, and how they pass is designed for that, because they walk by faith and knowing their God. They have a relationship with their God. They have a relationship with their spirituality and their higher self and their consciousness and the Holy Spirit. So it's just not something that even registers in the brain. It doesn't register. And so I think that that's what they're seeing right now, is a big awakening of those that move and operate in that, and I think that the whole message of fear is not what is transpiring at all. It's actually going the polar opposite. And that's why the assassination on Charlie Kirk is such a pivotal moment in our history, because it literally is history. We're literally watching history unfold. And it's a matter of what side of the fence you're going to be on with the unfolding of everything, right? But also, I also think it's funny because now their new tactic is like, well, we hold the power, we hold the money, and we don't give an F. This is how it's going to be. So because they didn't win the narrations, the propaganda, all of this stuff, none of that, and nobody's being quiet. Okay, so that didn't work, right? That did not work. Now it's like, stop. You know what I mean? Or like, you can see it in Poppy T too. Like, it's just, he's not moving and operating for the American people. He's actually doing the polar opposite. But anyways, I felt compelled because that's all that's on my TikTok. And so I'm like, look at that algorithm. That's interesting, to say the least. I'm not sure he wanted that publicity. I hate that. I really do. And they wanted to exploit his assassination, man. It's the same thing they did with Tupac, the same thing they did with Biggie. I mean, we could go JFK, MLK. It's literally the same thing. The exact same thing. Crazy. Right? I know. I love you guys. 444 as I end that.